Hi students, welcome back to complex numbers. Now we are discussing new topic, Argand plane or complex plane. What does it mean? This is just like Cartesian plane. Okay, here x-axis and y-axis. This side is positive of x-axis and it is negative. That is why I used here x dash. Similarly, positive direction of y-axis, that is y, and negative direction of y-axis, that is y dash. And here real numbers are marked 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, that is very simple, and you all know this Cartesian plane. Okay, then now I am taking a complex number on this plane. Then we say that this Cartesian plane has what? Argand plane. Okay, when we represent a complex number on the Cartesian plane, we say that this plane has what? Argand plane. Okay, we know that this point is 2, 3. 2 on x-axis, 3 on y-axis. Then how do you represent this point 2, 3 as a complex number? That is 2 plus 3i. From where does this I occur? That is from this y-axis. Okay, therefore this y-axis is called as imaginary axis and x-axis is called as real axis. So on x-axis each real part is marked and on y-axis imaginary part. Okay, that is why we are saying this y-axis as imaginary axis. So there are two types of axis for Argand plane. One is x-axis, one is real axis, and other is imaginary axis. Real axis is always x-axis and imaginary axis is always y-axis. So as in the Cartesian plane, we present all complex numbers on this plane, on the Argand plane, and its another name is what? Complex plane. Okay, see a general term or general point P, x, y. Then clearly we know that this is x and this y is represented on this y-axis. Okay, so what is a complex number assigned here? X is equal to x plus iy. Okay, this length is x unit and this length is y unit. So this figure forms a right angle triangle and right angle at this corner. Okay, then by Pythagoras theorem, what is that? This side square plus this side square equal to this side square, where this side is what? Hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse. That is base square plus altitude square equal to hypotenuse square. So this length is x, this is x square plus it is y square equal to r square. X square plus y square equal to r square, where r means what? OP. Okay, x square plus y square is equal to OP square or r square. Then what is r? Is square root of x square plus y square, and this r is taken as the modulus of complex number, which we had learned previous class. Okay, so what is modulus of a complex number? Root of x square plus y square. So this gives a proof for the modulus value of a complex number. Okay, then polar representation of a complex number. This is very important. Polar representation. You substitute x equal to r cos theta and y equal to r sin theta. For this formula, you substitute x equal to r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta. Then what happens? R cos theta whole square plus r sin theta whole square equal to OP square. That is r cos theta whole square plus r sin theta whole square equal to r square, which means what? R square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta is equal to r square. So you take r square outside, then cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to r square. Both r square can be cancelled. So or cos square, whenever cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1, then r square into 1 is equal to r square. Right, r square into 1 equal to r square. R square into 1 means what? R square. R square is equal to r square. So this formula is valid when we take x equal to r cos theta and y equal to r sin theta. Right, so this theta and r determine the polar form of a complex number. Okay, so r cos theta and r sin theta. Instead of x we use r cos theta, instead of y we use r sin theta. So this x comma y or r cos theta comma r sin theta can be taken as the point in terms of r and theta, and this r and theta will determine the polar form of a complex number. Okay, where theta is called as argument of the complex number, and r is taken or called as modulus of a complex number. So polar form of a complex number will be written or is written in the form of r and theta. Okay, where r is the modulus and theta is the argument. Right. Then can you represent the complex number z equal to 1 plus I root 3 in the polar form? That is, you can rearrange or you can retake this complex number in terms of theta and r. That is called as what? Polar form of a complex number. So clearly z equal to x plus I y. So x is 1, y is root 3. So approximate position of this complex number p 1 root 3 is this one. So it is 1 and this is root 3. Okay. What is the polar form? R equal to rx plus I y. So that is r cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay. R cos theta plus, here we discussed x equal to I y. General form of complex number is what? X plus I y. What is x here? For taking or for considering complex number as in polar form, what is x? R cos theta plus what is y? R sin theta. Okay, so z equal to what? R cos theta plus I r sin theta. Okay, so r cos theta plus I r sin theta. This is the polar form of a complex number where r and theta are the where r is the modulus of the complex number and theta is the argument of the complex number. So instead of r cos theta, that is 1. Okay, I r sin theta, instead of r sin theta, that is root 3. I is prefixed here, or I is already mentioned here. So r sin theta is equal to what? Root 3. So r cos theta equal to 1, r sin theta is equal to root 3. R cos theta equal to 1, r sin theta is equal to root 3. Then we are squaring and adding these two equations. Okay, you remember this line. We have to square and add this equation number 3 and 4. So what? R square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta is equal to 1 square plus root 3 square. R square is taken outside, that is cos square theta plus sin square is equal to 1 square 1, root 3 square is 3, or root 3 square is root 9, which is 3. So 1 plus 3 4. So r square into 1 is equal to 4, r square equal to 4, r is equal to 2. Okay, square root of 4 2. So we got r is equal to 2 and substitute r equal to 2 in this equation number 3. So 2 cos theta is equal to 1. Cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, similarly 2 sin theta is equal to root 3, sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2. From here we can find the value of theta. Very simple. For that I am dividing these two equations. Okay, sin theta by cos theta. What is sin theta by cos theta? Tan theta. So tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. What is sin theta here? Root 3 by 2 divided by what is cos theta? 1 by 2. So both the two are cancelled. So answer is root 3 by 1. That is root 3. Tan theta is equal to root 3. Okay. Right. Then what is the formula in the previous class or in the trigonometry class? Tan theta is equal to, we know that tan 60 is equal to root 3. 60 means pi by 3. Okay. So tan theta is equal to tan 60. If tan theta equal to tan y, what is theta? Theta is equal to n pi plus y. Okay. We learned in the trigonometry class. Theta is equal to n pi plus y. So theta is equal to n pi plus y. Y, what is pi? Pi by 3. Okay. So theta is equal to n pi plus pi by 3. And we can find different values for n. What happens when n equal to 0? 0 pi plus pi by 3. That is pi by 3. When n is equal to 1, 1 pi plus pi by 3. So after simplification we got 240 degree. That is 1 pi means pi plus pi by 3. Cross multiplication 3 pi plus pi by 3. 4 pi by 3. That is 460, 240 degree. Okay. So first answer is pi by 360. Second answer is 240 degree. But we always take the value of theta which are lying between minus pi and plus pi, minus pi and plus pi. So value of theta within this interval is called as principal argument. Okay, so we will have different values for theta if we are taking theta between minus pi and plus pi, that is minus 180 degree and plus 180 degree. We will say that what this theta is in the principal argument of complex number set. Okay, so here 240 degree is not belonging to this interval. This is from minus 180 to plus 180, but 240 is beyond 180 degree, so this is neglected. So only take this value, pi by 3. Okay, so theta is equal to pi by 3. Theta is equal to pi by 3. Okay, so at first we got r is equal to 2, r is equal to 2 and theta is equal to pi by 3. So what is general form of a complex number or polar form of a complex number? Z equal to r cos theta plus I r sin theta. So here r is taken outside, or r cos theta plus I r sin theta, or r into cos theta plus I sin theta. So what is r? Yes, here 2. Okay, r is equal to 2 into cos theta, cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. So you substitute here 2. So what's the answer? Z equal to 2 into cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. So this is the polar form of the complex number given. Similarly, convert the complex number minus 16 by 1 plus I root 3 in the polar form. So this complex number is not mentioned in the standard form. We know that standard form of the complex number is Z equal to x plus iy. So firstly we are converting this complex number into its standard form. Okay, so given Z equal to minus 16 by 1 plus I root 3. So before convert this complex number into standard form, we are taking what? Conjugates. So 1 plus I root 3, conjugate of 1 plus I root 3 is what? 1 minus I root 3. So we multiply this term or this fraction by 1 minus I root 3 to its both numerator and denominator. Okay, 1 minus I root 3, 1 minus I root 3. This is the conjugate of this complex number. So we can cancel these two. So the question is obtained. Okay, so there is no problem if we are multiplying to both numerator and denominator by 1 minus I root 3. Okay, so expand minus 16 into 1 minus 16 plus minus 16 into I root 3 plus 16 I root 3. So here what? A plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. That is minus 16 plus 16 I root 3 divided by I 1 square 1, I square minus 1, root 3 square 3. Yes, it's minus 16 plus 16 I root 3 divided by 1, I square is minus 1. So 1 minus 1 into 3, that's 1 plus 3, 4. Here minus 16 plus 16 I root 3, right? Then we are splitting this term, this single term into 2, that is minus 16 by 4 plus 16 I root 3 by 4. So after simplification we got minus 4 plus I 4 root 3. This is the standard form of the complex number. So this complex number can be converted into polar form by identifying the values of theta and r. First polar form, r cos theta plus I r sin theta, or r can be taken outside, r into cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, so r cos theta means what? Minus 4. R sin theta is equal to 4 root 3. So equation number 1 and 2. Then squaring both the right and left sides and adding r square cos square theta plus r square sin square theta is equal to minus 4 square plus 4 root 3 square. So r square is taken outside, 16 minus 4 r square 16 plus 4 square 16 into root 3 square 3. That is 16 plus this is 48. So answer is 64. So r square is equal to 64. R is equal to 8. So we got r, value of r. Then we have to find the value of theta. Okay. Then division. R sin theta by r cos theta is equal to what? What is r sin theta? R sin theta is equal to 4 root 3 divided by minus 4. Okay. 4 cancelled. So answer is minus root 3. We know that tan 60 is equal to root 3. Then what is tan 180 minus theta? Our reduction formula, tan 180 minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. Here tan 180 minus 60 is equal to minus tan 60. So minus tan 60 is what? Root 3. So minus root 3. So here tan theta is equal to tan 180 minus pi by 3. Okay, because 180 minus pi by 3, tan 180 minus pi by 3 is what? Minus tan 60, that is minus root 3. So this can be converted as this one. So our formula, tan theta is equal to tan pi, then theta is equal to what? N pi plus y. So n pi plus what is y here? 1 theta minus pi by 3, right? N pi plus 180 means pi minus pi by 3. So cross multiplication, that is 3 pi minus pi by 3 is 2 pi by 3. When n is equal to 0, then theta is equal to what? 2 pi by 3, that is 2 into 60, that is 120 degree. When n is equal to 1, answer is 300, but we cannot take this one because this is not included in the interval minus pi to plus pi. So we are selecting only this theta, that is 120 degree. Okay, so both r and theta are obtained. So what is the polar form? R cos theta plus I r sin theta, r is equal to 8 cos 2 pi by 3 plus I sin 2 pi by 3. Okay, theta is equal to 2 pi by 3 here. Okay. Similarly, next question, find the modulus argument of z equal to minus 1 minus I root 3. And similarly, we are taking the polar form, r cos theta is equal to minus 1, r sin theta is equal to minus root 3, then squaring and adding, so we got r is equal to 2. Then after taking the tan value, theta is equal to n pi plus pi by 3, and okay, when n is equal to 0, theta is equal to pi by 3 as in the previous cases. So you got n is equal to 240 degree. When n is equal to 0, you got pi by 3, n is equal to 1, you got 240 degree, but this is not taken, so value of theta is equal to pi by 3. Okay. So polar form is obtained as z equal to 2 into cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. Similarly for this question, find the modulus and argument of the complex number. We have to find the modulus and argument of the complex number 1 plus I, 1 by 1 plus I. So this is not in the standard form, so we are converting this complex number into standard form by taking its conjugate, then multiplying to both the numerator and the denominator. Okay, right, like this. So we got these steps. Then this one. Okay. Then r cos theta is equal to what? 1 by 2. R sin theta is equal to what? Minus 1 by 2. Right. Then squaring and adding, you got r is equal to 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2. Okay. 1 by root 2. R is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay. Theta is equal to minus pi by 4. Here it is very simple because cos minus pi by 4 is equal to cos pi by 4, that's 1 by root 2. Sin minus pi by 4 is equal to minus sin minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. We learned this from trigonometry chapter. So sin minus pi by 4 is equal to minus 1 by root 2. So there is no need to take tan theta because it is very simple to identify the value of theta. So you got theta is equal to minus pi by 4 and r is equal to 1 by root 2. So this is the argument of the complex number and this is the modulus, right? Okay. Find the real theta such that 3 plus 2i sin theta divided by 1 minus 2i sin theta is purely real. This is the real part of the complex number. You can see I here, but after simplification this I will be vanished. ഈ I പിന്നെ ഇതിൽ കാണൂല. നിങ്ങൾ സിംപ്ലിഫൈ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ I ഇതിൽ കാണൂല എന്നാണ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പറയുന്നത്. ബിക്കോസ് വാട്ട് ദിസ് ടേം ഈസ് പ്യുവർലി റിയൽ. Okay, so let us check for the real value, or let us check for this term as real. This real of complex number set is equal to what? This one. This is by the question. This real ആണ്. The question പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട് അല്ലേ? നമുക്കത് ചെയ്യാം. കോൺജുഗേറ്റ് കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ആക്കാം. രണ്ട് സൈഡിൽ കോൺജുഗേറ്റ് കൊണ്ട് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ആക്കി എക്സ്പാൻഷൻ 3 into 1 3 plus 3 into 2i sin theta അങ്ങനെ ഇത് സാധാരണ 8ാം ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പഠിച്ച പോലെ മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ ചെയ്യുന്നു. ദിസ് ഈസ് എ പ്ലസ് ബി ഇൻറ്റു എ മൈനസ് ബി, ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് എ സ്ക്വയർ മൈനസ് ബി സ്ക്വയർ. അങ്ങനെ എക്സ്പാൻഡ് ചെയ്ത് സിംപ്ലിഫൈ ചെയ്ത് ഇപ്പോൾ ലാസ്റ്റ് വരുന്നത് എന്താ? 3 minus 4 sin square theta divided by 1 plus 4 sin square theta plus അങ്ങനെ ഇത് കിട്ടി. ബട്ട് യു ആർ ഗിവൺ ദാറ്റ് ദിസ് ഈസ് റിയൽ. ഇപ്പോൾ ഇതിൽ ഐ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നമ്മളൊരു 4 sin square theta into i എന്നിവിടെ കാണും അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, എന്നോ 3 minus 4 sin square theta plus 1 plus 4 sin square theta plus 8 sin theta I ഇവിടെ I കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ this term is purely real means what? I ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് നമുക്ക് വേണ്ട, because here I appears. ഇത് കളയാം. So we are taking only this. Okay, 3 minus 4 sin square theta divided by 1 plus 4 sin square theta മാത്രം എടുത്തു അല്ലേ, മാത്രം എടുക്കാം. അതാണ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പറഞ്ഞത്. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് നമുക്ക് കളയാം, ഇത് 0 ആണ്, ബിക്കോസ് ഇതിൽ ഐ ഉള്ളത് വേണ്ട. സോ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ദിസ് ടേം ഈസ് 0. ഓക്കെ, 0. So 1 plus 4 sin square theta is transposed to right side, then 0 into this one 0 എന്ന് വരും. So 8 sin theta I equal to 0. 8 അപ്പുറത്തേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുപോയാൽ sin theta is equal to 0. When sin theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to 0 degree, or theta is equal to n pi degree. Okay, അല്ലേ, sin theta is equal to 0 ആണ്, sin 0 0 ആണ്, sin 1 pi 0 ആണ്, sin 2 pi 0 ആണ്. നമ്മൾ ഗ്രാഫ് കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലേ, ഗ്രാഫ് കണ്ടാൽ നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാവും. ഇതിലൊക്കെ പോയി നോക്കിയാൽ ജിയോജിബ്രയിൽ എടുത്ത് നോക്കിയാൽ അത് കാണാം. സൈൻ തീറ്റൻ്റെ ഗ്രാഫ് നോക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ അതിൽ ഓരോ ടേമും പൈൻ്റെ മൾട്ടിപ്പിളിൽ വാല്യൂ 0 ആണെന്ന് നമ്മൾ മുമ്പ് കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ ലെറ്റ് us watch once again. Sin x. So here here axis is changing. Okay, here sin 0 0, sin pi 0, sin 2 pi 0, sin 3 pi 0. Similarly sin n pi 0. Okay, so sin n pi 0. Right. For this question, convert the complex number z is equal to I minus 1 divided by cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3 in polar form. So this is also not in the standard form. So firstly we have to convert this into the standard form. I minus 1 divided by cos pi by 3 means cos 60 plus I sin 60. So I minus 1 divided by cos 60 is 1 by 2 plus I sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Okay, then after cross multiplication, here same denominator, so no need of cross multiplication. You can cross multiply, but there is no need. Then I minus 1 divided by 1 plus root 3i by 2. So this 2 will be the numerator. Okay, 2 into I minus 1 divided by 1 plus root 3i. That is 2i minus 2. Okay, 2i minus 2 divided by 1 plus root 3i, and then taking its conjugate and multiplying to both numerator and denominator. Then after expanding and simplifying like this, you get root 3 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus root 3 by 2i. Okay, so r cos theta is equal to this one, r sin theta is equal to this one. Then you know the value of r square, squaring and adding, you will get what r square is equal to 2, then r is equal to root 2. So you check these steps. Okay, this tan value is what, and this one tan theta is equal to tan theta is equal to root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. So here we are assuming its value. Okay, tan theta is equal to tan 5 pi by 12. Here what is pi by 12? So you have to find the value of this number. Yes, you know that pi by 12 is 15 degree. Pi means 180. 180 by 12 is 15. So 5 into 15, 75. What is tan 75? You learned tan 75 from the trigonometry chapter. That is root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1. Okay. Then by the formula, theta is equal to n pi plus y. So y means what? 5 pi by 12. When n is equal to 0, theta is equal to 5 pi by 12. So we are taking this principal argument value 5 pi by 12. So r is equal to and theta is equal to 5 pi by 12. Then you can take the complex number into its polar form as root 2 cos 5 pi by 12 plus I sin pi 5 pi by 12. Okay. The next one, if x plus iy is equal to a plus ib divided by a minus ib, prove that x square plus y square is equal to 1. So here x is equal to what? So firstly we are taking this complex number into standard form. So x plus iy is equal to a plus ib divided by a minus ib. So after taking conjugate, we are multiplying both numerator and denominator. Then after simplification, okay, this is a plus ib whole square, because what? A plus ib into a plus ib, this is a plus ib whole square. This is a square minus b square as denominator. Then a square plus 2ab plus b square formula. a square plus 2aib plus ib whole square, and so on, so on, so on. And you got a square minus b square plus 2abi by a square plus b square. So a square minus b square divided by a plus b square, a square plus b square plus 2ab divided by a square plus b square into a. This big term is splitted into two simple terms. Okay, so instead of x we can take a square minus b square divided by a square plus b square. Okay, y is equal to 2ab divided by a square plus b square. Then what is to prove? X square plus y square equal to 1. So now we got x and y, then x square plus y square is equal to 1, this square plus this square. Okay, this a square minus b square whole square plus 2ab whole square divided by a square plus b square. Okay, so this is common, so I take common denominator as a square plus b square whole square. What is a square minus b square whole square? This is a formula, a square minus b square okay, a square minus b square whole square plus this is for ab square, 2 whole square 4 ab square. A square minus b square whole square plus 4 ab square is what? A square plus b square. This is formula. A square minus b square whole square plus 4 ab whole square equal to a plus b, a square plus b square whole square. Okay, so you convert this as what? A square plus b square then whole square. There is a little mistake, so you correct it as what? A square plus b square then whole square divided by, similarly this one also, because here a square plus b square. Okay, so this is also a square plus b square. Okay, a square plus b square, right? So you can cancel these two terms, then you get answer as 1. Okay, once again, up to this correct, this correct, this is also correct. Then what is this formula? You learn this as by heart. A square minus b square whole square plus 2ab whole square is what? A square plus b square then whole square divided by the same term is here, a square plus b square whole square, a square plus b square whole square. So you can cancel this both terms, so you will get the result as 1. Okay, now we got the value x square plus y square is equal to 1. That is RHS, right hand side, right? So this is all about the chapter complex number. So through this chapter you got an idea about the number beyond real numbers. That is, usually I said you what you have enough numbers or number system up to your 10th standard, and you got a special number system or special number set from this +1 class onwards, and which is called what? Complex number. This complex number set is a biggest set, and therefore this complex number set is considered as a mother set. So from this chapter onwards you are handling with the special types of number. That number is denoted by the symbol I, where I is equal to square root of -1 and I square is equal to -1. Okay, so we are winding up this chapter here, and we will meet again on next class with the next chapter. Okay, thank you for watching.